Hello there, this is Ben for Télé Montbrun, and I'm sitting outside a cafe with my old friend Lukasz Areski, who I met in 1999 in Avignon. We're just going to talk a little bit about what he does and how he got into it. So, first of all, Lukasz, what do you do exactly?
Well, I'm a puppeteer, and I used to be a juggler. And I also make paper cut exhibition with paper cut, inspired by pop-up books.
Okay, is that a show that you're playing now, that you've made recently?
Yeah, exactly. It's called Millefeuille, and it's exhibition. And inside the exhibition, there are little shows, little performance with a paper.
Sounds great. Hopefully you can come and play that at the Grand Jet in Montbrun sometime. Would be a pleasure. But how did you get into being a puppeteer or a juggler? Did you start with juggling or puppeteering, and when and how?
Yeah, first I start with juggling because I made a circus school in Paris, Fratellini School, and petit à petit I met some guys who were street performers, and I start to enjoy it. And I realized that maybe one day I will try to do the same. So during my studies in the Fratellini school, I practiced a lot, and one day with a friend of us called Ali, we've been in the street, and he said, "Okay, now it's your turn, do something," and he learned me how to perform in the street.
So it was actually Ali Feki. It was him who kind of introduced you to the world of street performing and busking. Was that in Paris?
Yeah, we can say that he was the first, the real one, because before him I knew someone else, but he was the most important for me. Yeah.
And the first time that you went out there on the street and did a show, did you have a show? Had you been working on a show? Did you have a show together, or did you kind of improvise? Like, what I mean is, did you have a beginning and a middle and an end of the show, the basic structure of it?
No, not really. It was like I was improvising, and I was just putting some music, and I was juggling on the music. So it was, as you said, doji.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. And then, so from doing that, little by little, you got into puppeteering, and now you have your own company and a not full time, but you have a lady who looks after you and books your shows. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Now, since 9 years, I work with a person, with an agent, I think, and now I work more on stages, theater, than in the street. And I hope maybe this summer I would like to come back in the street, and like before, not in a festival where I'm programmed, but just to come, to play, and to say bye-bye, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, that is the beautiful thing about the street, is that it's so immediate and so pure and so honest in a way, because if the public don't like what you do, they're not going to pay you. And it's very immediate. There's no contract, there's no invoice involved, there's no telephone calls, no emails, no police, no problem. Actually, no, the police are involved sometimes, but... Okay, so Lukasz, thank you, and hopefully I might see you on the street somewhere this summer.
And la Grand Jet. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Cheers. So that was Ben here in Toulouse with Lukasz Areski of company Areski. Lovely man, nice show. Check him out sometime. Cheers.